Masters of the Universe figures. And anytime there is a figure that came out, especially in the DC line, that would use the same body, I would try to buy it. So I have like Superman, and I have like Batman, and the Wonder Woman that came in the same line looks like that way. But there was another figure, it was a Build-A-Figure called Lobo. And so I ended up getting Lobo as well. And I wanted to get his cycle. So first I tried getting this thing right here, which is from, it looks like it's the New Adventures one, but it's not. It's actually from, I forget what toy line now, but it has Sylvester Stallone in the movie. But anyway, it's the same design. It's just a different coloring, but it worked okay. So I ended up buying this Lobo cycle right here, this big giant one, which was really cool and really awesome. And it came with its own Lobo. But when I stuck my little Lobo in there, it just did not work. It didn't fit or anything else. So I decided to make my own smaller Lobo cycle. And here is the first rough draft of it. There it is. Bum, bum, bum. And it came out okay. It's not exactly the same as the other cycle over there. It's got a lot of differences to it. But it's just a little too small, I think. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining me. But it does look pretty cool. I mean, I think it's for a Lobo design, it's pretty cool. But again, his knees get a little too close to handlebars. And the bad part, let me get it off this thing here. The bad part is by the time you get his handles on there, on the handles, his legs are just bent up a little bit too tight to fit nicely in that position. Just needs to be just a little bit bigger. And you'll see on the original toy here, he's got lots of leg room after he's hanging on to the bike. So I need to just make it just a little bit bigger, I think. Make the handlebars a little smaller. I made them kind of large because I was afraid they'd break too easy. Did it already break? No. That doesn't look right. Something is amiss. That didn't look like that a few minutes ago when I first put him on there. I heated up his hands and stuck it on there, and then it kind of spread a little bit. Weird. Weird. Anyway, there's his handbrakes. Anyway, so this is my rough draft, first version of my Lobo motorcycle. There's some things I don't like about it. I might try to re-sculpt some stuff. The engine's just looking too flat. They need to be a little taller, I think. The front, of course, has to be round because you can't have an intake that's not round. But the back needs to definitely be stretched out. But there we go. There is rough draft number 1. Too small and a little rough on the printing, and a little more help needed on the sculpture. But for a first draft, not too shabby. Ugh, hang on to those giant handlebars, Lobo. This, of course, is my second Lobo figure. I have another one that I use all the time for stuff, but this is the leftover parts one from a custom. I needed the head for a custom, and I ended up stealing his extra head. So this is my leftover parts Lobo. But anyway, this is what I was using before. So it's a far cry from this one, because this one was just a little bit ridiculous. I mean, yes, the concept's similar with the big old jets in the back, but by the time you get them on here, then you get the big red balls and fire them off. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go back to this because it is cool being it's He-Man fandom. All right, let me look at your guys' comments, get your opinions. Bigger is better. Let's see, the new Battle Cat, $22. Nice. All right. So hopefully I got some DC fans out there. I think it's so cool they're going to have Jason Momoa playing Lobo. That's like perfect casting. That's going to be pretty cool. Jason Momoa. Hey, do you know how you say his name, Lise?
How do you say who?
Jason, is it Momoa or Moa?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's Momoa, but I'm not positive.
Momoa. Jason Momoa. Let me close my door. My wife just turned the TV on. All right. So let's see if you guys have any more comments about. I don't think the movie's out yet for Supergirl yet. Anyway, so here is the hog for those that just came on. And again, I was really hoping it would come out. What a rough print. I did not have the printer set to, I had it set to 2 for the height. That's why it looks so rough. But again, this is supposed to be on a rough draft, so that makes sense why it's so rough. But it just drives me crazy how one printer can make things look so super smooth. The other one just makes things look like it was and look at all the support spots. Ugh. Arg. And I know these handles are not going to survive. They are going to snap real soon someday. I'm surprised they haven't snapped yet from me putting them in and out of there. Fun. All right, let me check out your guys' comments. Oh, the Moto movie. Yes. Well, technically, it's not supposed to be out until Friday, I think, right? So, like, you still have one more day. Somehow my wife got an early release. I don't know how she got it. It was really cool that she got them for me. So there we go. Little projects on the side. Yeah. Bend your knees, man. That's what I get for stuffing them in the other machine first. Erp. Yeah, I just don't think his kneecaps should be hitting the handlebars. That's a sign of the bike just being a little bit too small. Erp. And like I said, these handlebars are way too big too. His hand just barely grip them. Firmly grasp it. There we go. Vroom. You know, I think having your intake that close to your legs is just a bad idea. Even on his big motorcycle, that's just asking for trouble. You're to drop your keys in there or something or anything. Usually he has that weird chain on his arm with a hook. Imagine that getting caught in here. It's funny. Look at the size difference. So here is this one, and here is this one. I'll lean him up against the TV set so you can see the size difference. Crazy. Have you seen the Lobo popcorn bucket? Yes, I have seen it. I just showed my wife that because I was in the middle of printing this before we left for the theater. And it was still printing while we were gone because it was a day and a half print. And I was like, oh, I said, look, there he is right there. The guy for the motorcycle I'm printing. She kind of laughed. Crazy. But yep. And see, let me show you. Let me take him out of here and put him in the big motorcycle so you can see. It's just way too small for it. His feet won't even fit on the pedals at all. He's got a long ways to go from that seat to that pedal. And then the handlebars. He does actually reach the handlebars better in this one than he does on my custom. Tippy toe. Yeah. And it's funny too, because they're not that big a difference in size, which is surprising. You'd think, I guess they are. If I stand them all the way up, hold on. Let me get him full height. And I know Lobo's supposed to be a big dude, so it makes sense that he's bigger. But I just love the fact they used the Classics body for this. That's why I bought it in the first place. So it's not that I bought it because it's Lobo. I bought it because it uses the He-Man body. Yeah, that's quite a bit difference. Quite a bit. Revolution. Castle Grayskull looks good. I think my local theater has the new movie Friday. Nice. All right. Well, that's all I got. I was just, like I said, for those who just showed up, I was just trying to make this cool new bike, but it's too small, too wide. These need to come out further. And yep. And you can see the design's not the same. I mean, I use this for inspiration, but it's got a lot of differences in the design. I don't have all the cool gadgetry inside here. That was just too much effort. And even here, I don't have all the machines and all the stuff going in there. But for a first prototype, not too bad. I mean, it is very similar, but yet quite a bit different. I just can't believe how bad these turned out here. It's so weird the way it printed that. Take a look. Look at how it printed that. That's just weird. It's like it's made of wood. It's supposed to be bumped up. Maybe that's why it came out that way. See, I made like little rings around it. But on the top, it just destroyed it somehow. It's going to snap right there. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. And leave your comments. What are you going to do with that rough draft? Eventually, probably just toss it into the trash. That's usually what I do with a lot of my rough drafts. They end up in the garbage. I usually first keep them for a while to keep track of my failures. One time I had a whole big box of failures, and my friend kind of laughed. He goes, "You have a box of failures?" I said, "Yeah, because each one of these failures, I learned something from it." And so even though I have tons of failures, I still learn from each failure that I did, right? Yeah, Mike, you don't want it. It's bad. It's got a lot of rough stuff on it. It probably looks cooler on camera than it does in person. Yep, I'll let you know. All right, good journey. Let me switch the camera around. Good journey, you guys. Thanks for joining me. And I have a cool custom plan. It's why I got this guy on eBay. Is we're going to use him to make a custom. So look forward to the custom soon. New custom soon. Bye now. Where is that off button?